depreciation and all
Mhm.
those other things. So, man, it just kind of makes sense. But I guess one last question. So, with the VA loan, is that like a 0% interest? If that is that accurate, or like what's the benefit of the VA loan for for veterans?
So the VA loan is no down payment. So,
Oh, it's no
um,
down payment.
yeah, so it's no down payment. My interest, I want to say, is like when I purchased it, it was about 3.2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um, yeah, and so I just had to pay the closing costs on the house.
No, I mean, obviously your down payment is a big expense depending on
Hmm.
the purchase price for the property. And then, from my understanding, you can do that with anywhere up to 4 units, right? It just doesn't have to be a single family, correct?
You can actually do it up to 10. You could do 9. Once you get to the 10th is when you have to convert over to commercial.
And you're saying so you can get. I'm talking about the how many units in a property.
So now that part I would have to see,
Okay.
because I don't. I You may be right. I think it may be 4
Okay.
that you could do as far as a multifamily with one purchase. But yeah, but you can keep reusing it over and over again. But it has like entitlement. So every year the entitlement for the loan changes on how much you can borrow or whatever you call it. But yeah, it's definitely one of them things that people don't realize or don't leverage,
Yeah,
or don't know how to leverage.
man. Yeah. Again, look, I guess I'm too much of a. I want to say a sissy because I wouldn't. I'm far from that. But I I don't like the military thing just in terms of not being in control of like my day to day situation like that.
Mhm.
But man, if I was a veteran or somebody who had military experiences and no longer is in the military, you're talking about, man, this VA loan. eh, you- If you can do up to 4 units, and you're saying you can do up to 4 units 9 times with zero down. I mean, obviously you have to kind of the price, like you said, the purchase price, purchasing power changes from
It usually
property to
increases
property.
every year.
Oh, really? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can,
When I first started, it was like at 470. Right now, I think it's at 620.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So a quad, which is a 4 unit, that's going to be around $500,000 depending, and that's in like a good area. You
Mhm.
may have some if it's an amazing area, maybe north of 500 grand, but man, you can get a quad for 400,000 dollars. So if you saying you can do that and you get one per year, you can end up in 10 years or whatever. You have what 9 quads, or 9 years, you have nine quads, 36 units. And man, as long as you're buying them at the right price, man, you're talking about creating generational wealth. That's it. You have these things, $10 million worth of property at that point. So yeah, if I was a
Mhm.
veteran and just what I know about real estate and being able to kind of maneuver, that's almost like the real estate hack for me, a veteran real estate hack that
A lot
it'll
of
be on and
people ain't
popping at that
utilizing,
point.
and that's the thing about it, because that's what I tell people. One of my biggest